Hello everyone and welcome to an evening with StarDrive. This is a 4X strategy action game. As some of you might have seen, I've managed to make a short video about it. There was no real commentary there, so this time I decided to actually make a proper commentary. This is version 9.2b. I finally managed to get my Steam key, so it is looking really promising. There's few things that got added in the 9.2 patch, so we'll see how it turns out. So the general idea behind this game seems to be action based, and you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 8 different races. All have unique ship designs that actually are visible in game as well. There's of course your standard trait setup. I currently play with humans. I feel they're best suited for at least beginner, at least learning the game. They don't have any real disadvantages. Come on. So yeah, we just make a quick setup. Some brighter colors are always better. Be able to view the whole thing a bit better. Let's increase the galaxy size to epic. Normal 7 opponent sandbox game, no real. It's more of a showcase. And yes, one thing this game has is predefined systems, so if you use the systems might not be as good as they can be at start, so it's always a gamble. Well, it's not a gamble when you don't really rename the system, home system. For certain races they're in place, for certain races they're still not in place, so it's not really something that's set in stone right now. Let's do it like this. Yes, human unity federation, engage. Okay. Now, so the general idea behind the game is first thing first, boss. So this is our home world. This is our ship, Preservance. It's a prototype ship that you get from the racial trait. Okay, this is a colony ship and this is a scout ship. So the flow of the game is there are turns, however each turn is 5 seconds of real time, so the game actually flows really naturally. Of course, there's a pause option, you can speed up and slow down the game. I have a vague idea about what I'm supposed to do here, so I will just try to do my best and hopefully not fail too much. Let me begin with getting some more money. Interstellar governments, and then I would actually like missile theory. First thing first, yes, Empire. That's the colony screen. You're really standard. Each colony really has just produces food, food industry and science. Food and industry can be stocked and transported over to different colonies. There are different governor types depending on which one you choose. The AI will basically manage the colony. They're not really the best, I would say, right now. They're useful when you start the game, definitely. However, after a while you can manage your colony much better than any governor can. So let me just do a few more adjustments manually. Yes. Just lock it up so it doesn't just starve. Don't really need much science at the start, at least. That's I go about it. Yes, let's do 1, 2, 3 scouts. Buildings, troops. Nothing really important here, and yes, this is how the map looks in, I would say, mid zoom, and this is far out zoom. So you can click on the system to get some information. This one is a nice system, only if it wasn't so low food. Huh. Oh well, still worth colonizing. Now, food seems to be very important, and let's make another colony ship. I have a few designs of my own here as well. I'll try to explain them as I play, although I don't really get the ship design. It's a little bit mystery to me right now. Now let's go first. That's the scout. There's an arrow, yes, and let's go with automated explore. And let's the game just flow. Okay. Yes. Another scout just got built. Yes, explore the galaxy. Yes, and we have a colony ready. Now it's also good to get. It's definitely a spaceport. Sooner the better. Empire. It's the colony ship next coming in. And yes, let's do some local freighters. Those are mainly set to be fast and cheap on local travel. That's how I designed them. Previous games. Yes, more scouts. Let's pause the game. Yes, now you go explore, and you go explore as well. Yes, that's the colony. You go explore. So this is something that doesn't really seem to work 100%. Let's see what we have. This is an uncolonizable system, fortunately. An anomaly might be different things, like a special special building. Well, actually no, it's different. It's like an artifact or mysterious to the site. Awaiting ground troops, so I can make a ground troop here as well. Yes, all those ships. Now, just so they don't travel around, the main thing now is you can, as I mentioned earlier, move around food and production, and also colonists on top of it from different planets. So let's mark area of operations for this ship, and I would like to move some food. Yes, the next one, same thing, those two planets, and move food as well, or production. Now you, yes, you need to set export for both, otherwise the ships will not be able to pick it up. There we go. Now it makes perfect sense. Same thing here. Just an area of operations, so it doesn't actually go with colonists. Yes. And Empire. Let's see what's happening where, how and why. Troops. Let's make a marine to get that investigated. Hello. Where are you going? Yes, yes. This is a. This is the. Everything is working. Yes, no shipyard. Ship list. Let me see. Ship preservers on the control en route orbiting colony ship. Okay, seems to be right now. Hello. Courtesan Collective. Those are weird guys. They mind control those small guys. It's like a jellyfish controlling a Furby. Oh, there's another anomaly. Might be worth investigating as well. Now, yes, since we don't really need production right now, let's shoot him into space. Yes, I can just pump science. Actually, not fully. Yes, just to adjust enough taxes, since product taxes money is actually dependent on the production. That's where you get the money from. The amount depends on how much your planet gives you, how much industry is being made on your planet. Well made, industry made. Yeah, I'd say sentence makes sense very much. Thank you. Alrighty then, now and let's unpause that. It should improve a bit. Let's do some manual management. Yes. Yes. And now this is a trooper. Where is our anomaly? Our anomaly is here. Yes. It's always nice. Oh yeah, we met them. I don't see. Ah, there we are. There is something happening here, and there's awesome planets here. It's definitely something worth investigating. It's a really nice system. Yes, it is. Now let's see the surrounding systems. 4, not much food. Oh, this is really good. Let's get this ASAP. This is uncolonizable for me right now. Now, and here as well. Nothing really of interest except a. Ah, there we go. Yes, this is done, and with some more taxes. Yes, and the missile tech was next. Next thing, actually, let's get some food and production buildings out. There's right now in the game you actually need to balance your, really the only thing to balance is money, because if you run out of money, your people will actually start to rebel. So this is the main thing that has to be balanced right now. Let's see, we're gonna land there. Yes. Imperial offices. Let's leave it at that. I am not in a hurry to get this. Yes. Let's see. Yes. Troops. Fire-wide research bonus. There we go. And Ascension Crystal A. And launch. What is this? Skeleton, skeleton. I don't really need. Okay. Now. Yes. Space Marine. Yes, thank you. Is there anything in the vicinity? Nope. Well, then we shall visit the system. Yes. And yes. There's an anomaly here as well. Whoa. Yeah, that's something. Need to right click to remove, but it doesn't really click through. Well, it actually clicks through when the word should, so yes. No. And let's continue. Yes. Now let's see. This here. Yes, this is a local freight. Empire spaceport, yes. So if it's full, actually call transport colonists. So it's something that's going to be necessary. Yes. This is a colony ship. Yes, it is. Now. Ooh, that's far away. And it's okay-ish. So I would prefer high. Imperial offices. Yes, please. You as well. Yes, and actually let's start making fleets. At least basic ones. Actually, let's wait for missiles. And yes. Let's speed it up a bit. There's nothing happening. And there we go. Colony is up. Yes, spaceport Imperial offices. And now I definitely want long range freighters. Four of them should do. Let's just increase the production for a bit. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is local freight. No, actually, you stay on this because I need something that keeps constantly resupplying this system with food and protection. So it's always nice to have one at least. And there we go. Missiles are ready. Shipyard. And we just got a new fighter. Fighter, yes. Rocket Scout. Well, this is the ship design screen. The general idea is, here are the available modules, and you actually design the whole ship from scratch. You got a hull like this, and there's certain modules that fit in certain slots. As you can see, there's I and IO slots, so you need to check internal bulkhead, it's I, so it will fit in any IO or I slots. Where there's an I, you can put it there. So there are certain requirements. All the fields have to be, all the slots have to be full with something, so no empty slots. And there's a bridge, cockpit, or CIC needs to be installed on the larger vessels as well. Actually, on any vessel, those two requirements have to be met for a ship designed to be valid and where you can put it into actual use. Fire. Let's see you. We're actually doing this fairly slowly, but yeah. Now we should have a. That's a local freight. That's a warp freight. I need you to start transporting warp freight. Just warp freights. Local freight. Warp freight, transport food, and they will most likely automatically get going to things. Ah, yes. Well, I'm gonna pay him. He might actually even attack later on. Oh, that's what I like. Always remember to click. Now, okay, the construction is actually full. Let's pause it for a moment because it's getting a bit confusing. Yes, Fallout Science. Another anomaly. Alright. If I remember correctly, yes, there should be a ship here. And we should be able to land it on this planet. Yes. Troops. This is what? Crash site. Ah, nice. So I actually got a ship. Launch from this. Now let's see what it is. It should have been taken to... Oh, heavy drone. This is gonna be a nice addition. Now let's go further. It's something I've never actually really done in my previous playthroughs. So it is something different. Shipyard. Let's make a fleet to start actually shooting stuff. Fighter. Let's get a few rocket ships for starters. It's actually at this point the only limiting factor is the amount of money you can actually make. So for starters, I just really ships being built, 25 ships, that's good. And one of those ships, I believe, costs, yes, let's do 10, 20, because it's not gonna matter really. So I might just do it at 8. I'm not really sure how the production works as well. Does it overflow to the next thing, or does it actually stay and go into the overall pool? So yes, slowly going. The fleet is slowly forming up. Let's actually add what's there to the fleet and heavy drum. Yes. This is still confusing to me. It looks like you can actually adjust individual behavior for each single ship in the fleet. I did not find huge use for it yet, so I still have to figure it out. Hopefully I will be able to give more input next time. Excuse me, I record. So this, for now, this is just a showcase video. So alright, let's see what has been discovered, because I stopped colonizing and that's not good. It's very low food systems. Need something a bit more independent. 6.4, 8.8. Guess we'll go with you. Both of you. Could be better, but it will still need additional assistance. Yes, and let's go see what this is. Crash site troops. There's still no troops yet. Come on. Orbit, yes. We know you're in orbit. Troops, yes, let's see. Money gained 150 monies. Money is money. Money is always good. Now let's see if there's anything interesting here. Not much here. There's no anomalies as far as I can see. Righto. Now, time to do a bit more managing. Import. Rocket Scout. Those guys are also doing. And the thing is, it seems that the ships are being built in the closest available system, and they are actually automatically queued up. It's not always the most optimal thing, but it works. It does work well, so I believe we had some, yes, and there's a few ships as well. Warp freight, let's just go with yes, local freight. This is warp freight. I need to start moving colonists as well. Oops, there we go. And this is extra food. That's definitely something worth investing in. Should make things a bit easier. Spaceport and aeroponic farm.